Now, it looks like we've got a famous couple on To Buy or Not To Buy.
Hello and welcome to Buy or Not To Buy.
And what a pop-tastic property treat we've got for you.
Because today, I believe in life after love.
And something's got me started.
What's that I hear you say? Make Hucknall and share
House hunting?
together?
Unbelievable. Oh, what a show. When I think about it, I just want to fall from the stars. This is going to be amazing.
Johnny, there's something I've got to tell you.
Cher and Mick Hucknall moving to Woking. This is what I joined the BBC for.
Johnny,
when I heard about it, it was like a new flame had come into my house-hunting heart.
Johnny, will you listen? There's something I've got to tell you.
What?
It's not the real Mick Hucknall and Cher.
What do you mean?
Well, their real names are Tania and Darren Alboni. They're impersonators.
But what about these Johnny Bernard relocates the Stars business cards?
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Look, if I could turn back time, if I could find a way, I'd take back those words.
Oh, very funny. Very funny.
And I'd make you stay. Johnny.
I'll explain further. Darren and Tania Alboni spend their lives travelling up and down the country, gigging in bars and clubs.
Indeed they do. By day, they're just an ordinary couple from Croydon.
But by night, they take to the stage, impersonating anyone from Amy to Elvis.
It's as Mick Hucknall and Cher, though, they met and fell in love.
What a combo. 10 years on, their act's still a hit, but living in South London is giving them the blues.
Oh yes, they've had enough of the capital's traffic jams.
So they've called in the best property team this side of Vegas to get them on the move.
Thank you very much, Lydia.
So, we have a surreptitious meeting in a hotel in Woking. Why are we in Woking?
Because a lot of our work is northbound of the M25 and we very rarely do London or southbound of London, so every time we want to go to a show we're having to go all the way around the motorway, so the petrol or the diesel we're using. So really, for you guys to find us a place, it'll make it much more economical.
And also we just want to get a bit more countryside and...
The rural calling, is it?
We're thinking of actually one day having sort of farmyardy in the garden, so we'd like a little bit of garden.
It's a new word for the...
Farmyardy. OK, so now we know we need a garden.
That's
and
what
we
we're
need
going to call
you.
the house, farmyardy.
Brilliant.
Chickens.
Postman will have a lovely time, won't he? Let's talk about your situation. So, are you sold at the moment? Is your place on the market? I mean, how's that going?
It's on the market, but sort of just really. They got us by saying they could sell it in a week, so see how they go.
Right. Good luck. I'm going to tell you this right now, estate agents. Why say that? Why say that? Can't fulfil that dream. So, we know it's a location change for you. You're coming away from Croydon, but what about the property change? What are you coming from and what are you hoping to move to?
Well, we've got a 3-bedroom at the moment, so it's sort of the same, really. Just it's more of a location change than a property.
Well, Tania says that, but I always believe you've got to do stepping stones, and I think if you take a move, you should move to move up, and I do really want to move up, and I want...
He's not the one that has to pay the mortgage.
Should we just sit back and let them get into
it?
Everyone take a deep breath, relax, all right? What style of property is it? I mean, are you terraced, are you detached, are you semi-detached? What are you in at the moment? I mean,
detached.
So you are detached?
Yeah.
You want a minimum of 3 bedrooms, I'd expect?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we wouldn't mind 2 if there was room, you know, and planning to extend bigger later on, because then it's sort of like it's an onward project and I can see a bigger picture.
So you're not scared of a bit of work?
No, not at all, no.
That doesn't bother you, if we kind of get you how do we put this, a project?
Yeah.
That wouldn't worry.
I mean, even if we didn't have to live there for a while to do the work in it, that wouldn't bother us either.
Yeah, so if it's got a bit of potential...
If it's got potential and we can see the potential, and also it leaves us enough budget with our budget to put into the work as well, that's not a problem
I
either.
would rather do that.
Are there any other things we need to bear in mind? Living space, entertaining space, is that something that's more important to you?
Yeah.
I think very much so, because I also, because we are musicians, I've got a recording studio, so we want an outbuilding or some sort of garage or something, or at least a decent-sized room where it's not got traffic going by or aeroplanes as such.
Oh, hang on, whoa. Let's just rewind on that. That's a big ask.
It is a big ask.
You're moving to Woking. Now, let me
airport,
think.
in between 2 airports.
Yeah. Heathrow, Gatwick, flight paths all over the place.
Yeah.
You tried to slip that one in there, didn't you? Just,
yeah.
You know, the big question, go on.
Here's a big question. Budget, how much are you prepared to spend?
Full budget, including any kind of change.
Anywhere, really, from 250 to 425.
45 at a push.
Yeah.
At a big push.
So that's the maximum, but you've already sort of mentioned that you want to be sensible about this, so 425 is our maximum.
350 would be nice.
To the... Oh, OK. Right.
As soon as you say that magic figure, the high one. We go
Yeah.
there.
Do you?
That's what we do.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, because we want to
That's
find
why
you
you
the
don't tick
best
any
possible
boxes.
properties.
Yeah. Anyone got a gag?
They've upset me now.
Yeah, I'm taking my cappuccino and I'm getting out of it.
Yeah, come on, let's go.
Cheers.
We'll see you later.
Well, this is excellent. All we've got to do is find a farmyardy, 3-bedroom, detached house that's not too modern, with plenty of land, not near any flight paths, near the major commuter routes, that's got a recording studio and possibly an art studio, all for 425 grand.
Yeah.
See you later.
Yeah.
We're focusing our search around Woking, just half an hour from the capital.
And a stone's throw from both the M25 and the M3.
It's a world away, though, from the grime and crime of the capital city.
But there are dangers here, namely aliens stalking the streets with death, destruction and global domination on their minds.
Well, at least that's the image H.G. Wells dreamt up when the Woking-born sci-fi writer set his hit novel War of the Worlds on these mild-mannered streets.
Fortunately for singers Darren and Tania, Woking has also stirred the creative juices of musical genius, giving us The Jam, Status Quo guitarist Rick Parfitt and Matt Willis of Busted.
That legend. And if Darren's dreaming of penning his own #1 hit, maybe he'll find inspiration with some of Woking's other firsts.
Like the first purpose-built mosque in the UK.
And the country's first crematorium.
The property market here is heating up too, with house prices running at almost 30% above the national average. Pretty costly, but what could you get for 425 grand in other commuter hotspots around the country?
Well, in Hamilton, just 15 minutes outside Glasgow, you could get this 3-floor, 4-bedroom detached villa with integrated sound system throughout. The price? Offers over $419,950.
Or in the Midlands village of Upper Broughton, there's this 5-bedroom detached period property right next to the motorway, making it perfect for trips to London and Leicester. It's just £425,000.
And sticking with the period theme, if the Northwest's more your area, this luxury house in Altrincham is just a tram ride away from Manchester city centre. It's on at 400 grand.
But let's get right back to our property search in Woking.
OK, we've invaded Woking, and with H.G. Wells being from here, I think I've got just a question. If the Martians were going to land in Woking, why would...
Johnny.
How's it going?
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too. You all right?
Yeah, good, thank you.
So, Millie, are you a local girl?
No, I'm not actually. I'm actually from Wales, but I've been living down here for 11 years.
Right, OK, so you are the perfect person for me to come to.
Definitely.
You're an expert, of
I
course
am
you
the
are.
expert of Woking.
The bus isn't very good. We get 1.5. Nothing on a Sunday. You can't go anywhere.
That's OK for the Martians, though, isn't it? Because they've got their flying saucers.
Oh, well, let the Martians come then if they're going to alter the bus.
Minimum 2 or 3 bedrooms, definitely detached.
Yeah.
In the Woking surrounding area, kind of semi-rural. Does that sound reasonable?
Woking town centre, I'd probably say that will be difficult.
Why do we love Woking?
I don't know. It's nice and flat to do your shopping.
Yeah.
That's a good reason.
Yeah. And we never get wet here because it's all we're undercover. Yeah.
So we've got this very nice bungalow here. That's detached. That's a contender, but already it's sneaking out of their budget.
Okay.
It's just tipped over. This is excellent. You get this whole book and you can look through and pick out ones you like.
Excuse me, sir. We're just doing some...
You OK? You're looking a bit pasty.
Well, let's put it this way. I found Woking to be out of this world. That's all I'm prepared to say. Shall we get on with this?
OK, yeah, I'll bring you back down to earth then. Right, now bear with me, OK? Today's buyers are both tribute acts, so with that in mind, I thought we could use the houses to represent people within the world of showbiz, OK? So my choice property 1 is Igmar Bergman, OK? It's got a Swedish feel about it, it's kitsch, it's quirky, and despite its age, it's still very, very popular.
All right, then. In that case, I think mine would be Sammy Davis Jr. Yeah, that's it. Only small, but with a real stage presence. And if it opened up its potential, it will simply blow Darren and Tania away. That is property 2.
OK, right then, now the wild card, stick with me once again, is Susan Boyle, because, let's just say, it offers far more than first meets the eye.
All right.
And that's all I want to say about this place.
OK, that's the wild card done. Should we start the tours?
Yeah, my choice, property 1.
Right then, I'm back in this beauty. It's a bit like a good cover song, a chance for Darren and Tania to transform a dated number into a contemporary classic.
You mean it's old and tired?
No, it's nothing like you. It's bursting with potential and is a real contender. And with 3 beds, outstanding grounds and a great garage or studio, it really does tick all of their boxes. Okay, Darren and Tania, here we are at the first property of the day, my choice number 1. Now, you two being entertainers, where better to bring you to than the West End? Just outside of Chobham in Woking. It's a property that I think you're going to love. Now, before I get your first reactions to this, I want to give you a couple of facts. Number 1, the garden is about 420 feet long. It is huge. Number 2, approximately, the plot this property sits on is 0.554 acres. That's approximate, all right? They don't want to be too specific. What do you think? Look at the place. What do you reckon to it?
It looks like a German chalet. Nice.
It's different.
Well, you said you wanted something that had a bit of character, that was quirky, and this house does tick those boxes. It's got that vibe. It really has.
Are you saying that because you chose this one?
Pretty much, yeah. This is what I have to do. I've got to sell the pants off this place. But it's really kitsch inside. It does need some work. I'm not going to shy away from that, but certainly nothing that would put you off straight away.
Right.
But as I say, it's fun, and it's a musician's house, and you'll really feel that as you
Seems a
wander
lovely
through it.
area as well. So.
Beautiful, quiet place. What Johnny hasn't mentioned is you are absolutely minutes from the motorways, 3 miles from the M3,
Wow.
10 minutes from the M25. You know, so it is kind of the compromise that you wanted, really. Easy access,
brilliant.
but on a nice, quiet street. See, that's how you do it, Johnny.
Tell me
Oh, I get you.
Lovely.
Sorry. Love it. OK, all good with that?
Yeah,
Right,
fine.
off you go. Get inside.
Enjoy. I've got to speak with you.
Yeah.
You said the garden was 400 foot long or something.
Yeah.
That is not
The
400.
back garden.
All right, shall we go there?
Not too sure about these tiles. It's probably hiding some defect or something. They normally wet them up. Quite some record collection. I suppose this could be used as an office, couldn't it?
Small,
It's just-
isn't it? What
but it's perfect for an office. Perfect. Because we need obviously with our, well, for you to do all the filing and stuff. But yeah.
Office or bedroom 3, that downstairs room?
Office.
You think?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, they don't need that third bedroom anyway, really.
No.
They said earlier. OK.
I'd have to open this up.
Oh, yeah.
It'd have to be open because it's very claustrophobic. But that'll take no time to get that off.
No.
Put a handrail up the stairs there.
Oh, yeah, it's really squished in.
It is quite small, but I mean, obviously, knowing Johnny's got something nice and cheap that we can work with.
I don't know what impression I give that he would think I would come up with a cheap option.
No, this isn't too bad. It's quite nice. Nice light coming through.
Yeah.
See, but this could even... I don't know what these walls are. This wall could even come out here. That would just open the whole stair.
That would be better.
Yeah, open that whole thing up, wouldn't it? Let's just knock all the walls down and start again. No. Wow. Now look, there's a bar for entertaining. I mean, it's going to need a proper lot of work, isn't it? But it's definitely got potential of... Yeah.
Darren's saying a lot, but Tanya is more or less silent. And you know what that means in my book? They don't like the place.
Wow, that's a nice garden. Cool.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That is good
Beautiful.
stuff. I can see your chickens running around at the end there.
My chickensy in my farmyardy.
Farmyardy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely farmyardy. There's 2 pigs sitting in the garden out there.
Did you just say there were 2 pigs in the garden?
I think us 2.
Oh, the swine.
That's great. Yeah,
I
look
really
at that tree.
like
It's a
the look
beautiful
of that.
tree.
That makes up for anything else that I'm going to see in this house.
Do you think so?
Good
The
or
garden was
bad? Yeah, that garden's good. I can't wait
The
to
garden's fantastic, really good, and there is room to extend out here. You can actually, because that outbuilding's
Now
there, we
you're
might be able to
talking.
come across later on. That's what we need. I think we're looking at the property. We probably will need to come out there.
Oh. Each actual room is so small. It's finding out what walls you can just knock all through.
Well, we would
isn't it?
know what ones are structurally.
Well, you
can't
would.
move structurally. Yeah, well, I can do all that. That's no worry. But you know, generally,
think once
it's just rip it up and start again, isn't it? Really.
Yeah.
There is potential with it. It's going to need a lot of work, but that's what we wanted.
That is the word, Darren. It has got potential. A lot of work, yes, but hopefully nothing that you can live with straight away.
Same again. This could all be one kitchen.
It's got to
this
be,
could all
isn't it?
be, yeah. So this could be the kitchen, which is great. The living room goes through into the hallway, and then we can get an extension out the back there. Obviously, the whole kitchen would have to be gutted out and redone.
It is difficult to try and see beyond all the clutter of personal belongings that are there, but the sizes, the space, and the concept to make this into a fantastic home is within this shell.
Yeah.
It's not too dingy, is it? That could be used for...
Storage?
Yeah. Oh, this is better. It's a bit more airy.
Light.
Yeah.
Do you reckon this is the master bedroom?
But no, it's great. Look at that, looking into the garden. It's beautiful.
That's good.
Yeah.
Nice with the bigger window.
Yeah. We could even... There's the bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
It's, oh, it's quite bigger than I thought it was.
Really?
Yeah. Got a nice shower. At least you've got the shower and the bath.
Oh, yeah. Does a job.
I think it more than does a job, to be honest.
That's a four-piece. Separate shower, bath, toilet, sink. What more do you want?
This
so
is
this
nice
is the
as well.
master bedroom.
It's a nice room. Still got nice light overlooking.
Is it bigger than? Is it much bigger than the other one?
It's a very similar size, actually. Very similar size, yeah.
Because I wouldn't want to stay at the front of the house.
I think for the master one, you'd want it coming out the back, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Overlooking this gorgeous garden.
Yeah, I agree.
If it was on the cheaper end, then it would be worth looking at. But if it's at the higher end of the budget, I wouldn't.
No, I
be
wouldn't.
interested.
Well, let's just go and find out, eh?
It's a beautiful garden, isn't it?
Unbelievable.
Beautiful.
It really
Amazing.
is. Yeah. This is, as they say, the wow factor, isn't
Yeah.
it?
It really is, yeah.
But before we talk about this space, I mean, when I was listening in as you were wandering around, Darren, you seem to be very enthusiastic, seem to embrace the place. Tania, you don't know, you were just quiet. Talk to me.
Yeah. Well, I think when I first saw it, it really threw me, and I couldn't get my head around anything. All the rooms were really small, and it just was completely different to anything I've actually been looking at, which is good, and it has been growing on me.
Right, OK.
As I've been thinking more and more about it, I've been thinking more about all the what you could do with it.
Yeah, so changes to be made, perhaps.
Definitely.
And then look at this.
And the garden's amazing.
Wow. And they've got... I don't forget...
Goes on again, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Same
the garden
distance.
doesn't stop at this fence here.
Yeah.
The garden goes right on
Unbelievable.
down to the
So we
trees
have
there.
a five-a-side football pitch up there.
This is one of the most farmyardy gardens I've ever seen.
Farmyardy, definitely.
Honestly.
Yeah.
All right, so you've got a property, needs a few changes to be made, you know, to make it your own. You've got a beautiful piece of land with it, very nice spot. What's that worth then?
Who's going to go first? Darren, do you want to take the
Tania
lead?
can go first.
Oh, Tania,
And she can
excellent.
set the precedent.
Right, I like it.
Oh, it's really hard, this one, do you think? You go
Yeah.
first.
Right, I reckon
I reckon you're gonna-
250.
Oh, no way. I will go 365.
Well, despite your deliberation, you're both miles out, but thanks for playing the game.
Was I miles out? I thought I
Yeah.
was quite near, actually.
It's actually on the market right at the top of your budget for £425,000.
Blimey.
But bear this in mind. Now, at the very back of this property, there is some free land that the estate agent has mentioned to us may be developed at some stage. Those developers would be very interested in buying land off of the various vendors along this street. So though you may have to commit a fair amount of your budget to buy it, you can obviously then get some of that back by selling off a portion of this vast plot.
Really? Wow, that
Put that
does
back in
make
your
sense.
coffers, and that's a contribution towards the
I was
work
actually
you'll need to
thinking maybe
do.
we could build our own plot at the back there, you know, because it's such a big, vast area. But
Yeah,
there we go.
because on top of 425,
Exactly.
you can do the
He
house
just-
up, build a property.
He doesn't live in the real world, him, does he?
I don't
know,
actually know.
just leave it at home.
Everyone loves a little bit of Walter Mitty, though, don't they?
Do
So
I hold the record for getting the worst ever guess, or...?
pretty much.
Yeah, I think you do, probably. Yeah. Anyway, listen, you can still do better than that, mate. You can
Yeah.
probably guess even worse on property 2, which is my choice, and it's all the way back up the
couldn't
garden,
do
I'm afraid,
worse.
folks. Come on.
Let's go.
Here we go.
My offering is set in the picturesque and award-winning village of Pearbride.
And it totally ignores what Darren and Tanya asked us for.
No, that's not true, Johnny.
Well, OK, correct me if I'm wrong, but I only see 2 bedrooms and it's a little, shall we say, compact.
I'll grant you that. At first glance, it seems like an unusual option, but if they give it a chance and a bit of imagination, I think it could be a fantastic family home and a little gold mine to boot.
Property 2 today, it's my choice. Now then, I've got a little story to tell you. The mystery to buy or not to buy property team couldn't decide quite which property to show you as property 2. I got involved and really decided, I stuck my neck out and I went, no, given the choice of these 2 properties, I'm going for that one, which is this one. So in other words, if you like it, love me. If you don't like it, I have nowhere to hide. What about the property? What are we thinking?
Looks nice.
Gingerbread. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
I was
It
going
really
to say
has
very
got-
cottagey,
Yeah.
but I'm putting the Y word on everything again, aren't I?
Cottagey, yeah.
This is more cottagey than
works.
farmyardy, you'd say, would
Farmyardy
you?
and cottagey.
Yeah, cottagey.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what it is as well. It's very villagey. We are in the award-winning village of Pearbride. I mean, look, you've got the village green right behind you, the local
it's
pub just
beautiful.
around the corner. fabulous setting.
Taking away the cottagey and the gingerbread element to it, I mean, what do you think? Do you look at this and think, oh, OK, I can see why Simon's brought us here. I mean, what are your initial thoughts beyond that?
Yeah.
Small.
No, I like the look of it. I've got a good feel about it.
Have you?
Yeah, I'm excited to look at it.
Tania, I'm really glad you've got a good feeling about this place because you are going to need so much imagination with this place.
Okay.
All right? You said you weren't scared of getting stuck in a bit of work. Project this is, as you will find out when you look around.
Okay.
Get in there and enjoy it. In you go.
We've had projects on this show before, but you seem to be raising the bar.
Yes, this is Project with a capital P-R-O-J-E-C-T.
Oh, that is the right spelling, so...
Cool. Wow, this is a gingerbread house, isn't it?
Oh, straight in.
I wonder what sort of... this is a real fight now, it won't be real, would it? Wow.
Well...
Laughter, is that good?
I don't know.
Is laughter good?
I've shown people in houses, if people walk in and start laughing, I don't see it as a positive.
Isn't it strange stepping...
Oh, blimey.
Stepping straight into the
Wow.
front room, is it? Or is it?
It's whatever you want it to be, really, isn't it? Just use your imagination.
Well, yeah, I mean, you really can define the rooms in this property however you like. I mean, you do that in a bungalow as it is because things can be shifted around. But when it's a property that needs completely renovating, nothing's defined, is it?
I like these beams, they're very nice, aren't they?
Yeah.
So I wonder if it's a listed build.
Character.
Actually, I was going to say, I wonder if they're not even real beams. Look, it's just a box. What a shame. It does look authentic.
It
though.
looks nice, though.
Yeah, yeah, and it's not too low. It's kind of...
Oh, is it too short for your head?
No, it's all right. It's only the doorway. We can... This is strange, isn't it? Having a sink in the room.
This must have been the bedroom.
This was, yeah, the bedroom.
Yes, Darren and Tania, you are right. That is a bedroom. That's the master bedroom at the moment.
At the moment being the operative word.
It's obviously we're going to have to do some sort of extending here if we can. I don't know whether it is being such a quaint village and stuff, but...
Let's see what other rooms they've got. See how big
Yeah.
it is.
But, you know, 2 square rooms. That's OK. Here we go. Wow. Wow, this is strange, isn't it? Very strange.
It's like a doll's house.
It's weird, but, you know, never say never, that's what I say. We have to try and open walls somewhere along the line.
Kitchen didn't go down that well, did it?
Well, there's not much to love in the kitchen, is there?
It's a sink.
It's like an adventure, isn't it, of the gingerbread house.
Oh, this is pink. It's tiny. It's really, really small.
But I don't see what would you fit in here. You couldn't fit a settee in here. You couldn't fit a bed in here. You couldn't actually swing a cat in here.
I don't think you can in the garden either.
Yeah, this is a strange one. Maybe we can build up 4 stories and this could be one room, the whole bottom
Weird
floor.
choice, Simon.
You think I'm mad, don't you? You all think I'm mad, you think I'm mad, they think I'm mad. There is method in the madness.
Yeah.
I'll show
Time
you.
will tell, time will tell.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. Well done, Simon.
I don't... My potential...
So at least you can wash your hands while you're on the toilet and have a bath and go...
I can't see any potential.
They're not happy with the sizes, though, of the bathroom here. They weren't particularly impressed with the size of the bathroom at my place. Do they live in, like, Castle Croydon or something like that? Do they live in opulence in the city that we just don't know?
I know, what I mean. What do they want for nearly £500,000?
Honestly.
This must be where they keep the horses then, is it? The horse stable. The biggest conservatory I've ever been in my life. This would be good for growing tomato plants. Do you think? Cool.
I don't understand.
No, I don't.
Quite baffled.
Right, let's go into this jungle. Wow.
Um...
Do you know what? That is actually... Is that a model building of the house, is it? Or something? And the conservatory there. This is...
That's a studio.
That's my studio. I'm quite speechless. I've never been so speechless.
See? I know, I know what everyone's thinking. I've lost the plot. That's what everyone's thinking. And do you know what?
You haven't lost the plot. The plot's fine. It's a bad choice.
Well, this is it. This sells it for me. It's big enough to swing a cat, at least. We've got an outbuilding, which is the same size as the house. Wow.
Well, it works as a recording studio. It's the tiniest house I've ever been in my whole life.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose it is me, yeah. I've been to the model village before. That was quite cool in comparison, but no, this is a bad move, Si.
Do you get the feeling they're going to need a little bit of persuading about this place?
Oh, yeah, just a little bit, yeah.
You ready to back me up, buddy?
Sure, absolutely, no problem.
Come on. Johnny! John! Hey, guys.
Hi.
You're looking at me like I'm insane. I'm almost starting to believe it myself, but I know there is good reason why I chose this property, and I will explain myself. OK, if I turn the details over.
Wow.
This place comes... Oh, I'm going to change your tune. I'm certainly going to change Tania's tune. I guarantee it. Are you ready?
Go on in.
This place comes with full planning permission to extend out sideways into that space there behind you, to put in another bedroom, an ensuite bathroom. That becomes your master bedroom.
Okay.
You can also extend out, with the planning permission that's there at the moment, out back, so you kind of...
But that'll leave
create
you
yourself,
no land.
You create yourself... No, let me finish. You still... You've got a lovely garden out front, and you still have that lovely garden on the side there, right? If you did this to this property, in this gorgeous location, in the award-winning village of Pearbright, it would then be valued, we have good reason to believe, at around £500,000.
Wow.
Three-bed house. Right. So, I want you to bear that in mind as we start talking about trying to work out how much it would cost to do that work and guess the price.
Sorry, I just got a text message. Apparently you're struggling. You're struggling.
Oh, did you? Oh, thanks,
you love
mate.
this place. You love this
You've come
place.
to save us or him?
I'm not really sure at this stage. I'm not sure who I want to say.
Sure.
OK. All right.
Could be the dream, though. Could be the one.
Right.
Yeah.
It could be.
OK, right, so it's 1-0. Tanya, do you want to go first? Have a crack at this?
Oh, no.
OK. 300.
OK, not too bad.
I reckon a little bit more than that, about 329. Around about that sort of price.
Well, it's 1-1. And actually,
Get in there.
you are bang on the money on this one. You were a long, long way out on the last one, but you've got your act together.
Have I?
Yeah, you're just 950 quid out on this one. This place is yours.
950.
£329,950. Now then, let me qualify. I estimate to kind of implement this plan permission on this place, you'd be looking at spending around £80,000.
Wow.
Do the maths.
Sorry, hang on, I've just got a
Once
text.
you've done that.
It's from the director. Simon is struggling. Bail. Go to the wild card now. Right.
Si, get your coat, mate.
If you don't want to make 90 grand, let's go.
Ah, yes, the wild card. It's a bungalow. A bit tame, I hear you cry, but this bungalow in the suburb of Byfleet has bite.
It certainly does. Once Darren and Tania discover what's behind the doors of this one-level wonder, their lives may never be the same again.
OK, Darren, Tanya, after the travesty that was Property 2 Simon.
Excuse me, if you don't want to make nearly 100 grand, that's entirely up to you. Carry on, carry on.
Oh, brilliant. It's the wild card. It's the final property we're going to show you today. It's everyone's favourite part of the show. You know, it's just a bungalow, really. That's all it is. There's not too much to say about it.
Just a bungalow.
Yeah, it's fairly standard.
Spot on, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, you seem like the kind of couple that would like to live in a bungalow. It seemed like the natural choice. What do you think?
Well, we
mate?
do want to grow old together, don't we? But not just yet.
What are your thoughts, Tanya?
Yeah, bungalow.
Is it detached, is it?
It is detached.
Yes.
The garage is, so it's linked detached because the garages are connected.
OK, great.
But none of the accommodations are joining, so you're fine.
Yeah.
What did you say? Is that traffic?
Yeah, but no flight path, you see. It's one or the other.
No flight path.
We couldn't get you both.
I didn't
We
say
couldn't-
about traffic, did I, really?
I don't care what you say anymore. You get in there and have a look. Go on.
See you later.
In you go.
That's the kind of gratitude we get on this show.
Yeah.
You bring them to a lovely property.
They're becoming very troublesome. Shall we go and listen to them complain on the headphones? Yeah, come on.
Better.
I like the floor.
Oak all the way through.
Is that what it is?
Oh, a bathroom.
Well, that's nice. Like a sink.
Yeah, it's done nice, isn't it? Bath's nice. It's got a shower in the bath, one of them.
That's
This
nice.
is
I
pretty.
really like that.
Yeah, it's nice.
And at long last, we found a property with a bathroom they actually like.
What's in this one? Oh, look at that. Isn't that lovely?
Oh,
They must have twins or something.
don't you start getting broody.
No, that can be for the dog.
Does that sound like a good idea to you? Yeah, fair enough, yeah.
Sweet.
It's done lovely, isn't it? The decor's nice.
The bedrooms are really light as well. I like that about it.
Yeah, I like the space. Yeah, it's done nice.
A nice little size. Well, yeah. Depends what you want to use them for, but yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Looking forward to seeing the rest of it. Oh.
It's weird. It's like a boudoir.
Dressing room, wardrobe.
Dressing room? Oh, yeah. Wardrobe.
I like this.
It's weird, though. What is it? I suppose a little
I think
chill
it's
out.
a wardrobe room.
It's quite a discovery, that wardrobe, though, isn't it?
But absolutely ideal for this pair, you know? Plenty of room for your Elvis costume.
Mick Hucknall,
Amy Winehouse.
Karen Carpenter.
Oh, another bedroom.
Finally, room with a bit of space.
Yeah.
But,
definitely fit our bed in this one. It's a nice size. A lot of bedrooms.
Yeah, it's nice. I like this mirror and it. It's done. They've got good taste.
We'd hope so. The vendor's, in fact, a professional interior designer.
And I think it shows.
Nice wardrobes as well there, look. They've got their big wardrobes. Wow. Look.
Wow.
God, that's a surprise.
That's nice.
Isn't it?
It's
Yeah, there
actually
you go.
exactly the same things that we use in our spare room, isn't it?
Yeah.
Those
Well, that's
units.
you sold. They didn't tell us this was here, did they?
Well, it means if the wardrobe's in here, then we don't have to use one of the other bedrooms for a wardrobe.
The exciting thing about this tour is they've got no idea what's coming. I mean, you talk about wow factor. Just you wait.
Oh!
Wow.
I like
This
that. Wow.
Oh,
That's
dear.
amazing.
This is super, isn't it?
This one's going to be well above our budget.
No way.
I want this.
No way is it going to be. How do you... I mean, it's not going to be above our budget. There's no way it can be above our budget.
This is a great thing about the Wildcard. You stand outside, you think it's a bungalow, and it reveals itself to be basically everything you want in a property.
Wow. Playroom. It's perfect room for a dining room, I suppose, unless there is a dining room. I mean, this is fantastic. It's a shame it's not detached.
It is detached. Well, it's linked detached, but all the accommodation's detached.
On a garden, yeah.
This is lovely.
Oh, my
I like
God.
step-down living areas as well.
Yeah.
It does have that sense of grandeur, doesn't it, when you step down into a living area from that kitchen. That separation's great, and it's opulent, isn't it?
It is, because it defines the two spaces, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm just hating that Johnny and Simon actually done something that's quite good for once, but this is beautiful, isn't it? They've got great taste. Keep saying that. They've got...
I have, yeah.
Wow, look at that. The
I really
mirrors
like
in the
it.
garden. It's mad, isn't it? Reflecting the light.
It's mad.
It is very, very good. Beautiful.
Really different.
Yeah.
Really different.
Oh, wow. Look at that. It's like being in... somewhere in Switzerland, but with a big motorway on the side of it. Look at this. That's... Oh, what a shame. Isn't it beautiful?
Over it. Forget about
We'd have to put a massive fence up there. I mean, look at these lorries and... Oh, what a shame. This is so lovely, isn't
Couldn't
it?
you just put massive, big...
We could put a massive fence up here, if they would let us, because I don't know what the laws are and how high you can go, but...
No, I can concede that that's a major concern, the road, which is a shame because the property itself is fantastic. But you're right, Darren, it's worth investigating what you can do to try and insulate that sound a bit.
For me, it would be an evergreen hedge, because that helps in two ways. Not only does it cut down the sound, it also cuts down on pollution.
recording studio?
Isn't it just? Cool.
Oh, look, it's all dressmaking sort of stuff. Oh, curtains.
Curtains.
This is
If
a
we can-
perfect size for your
This
recording
is just
studio.
absolutely fantastic, to be honest with you. I'd live in here.
You don't
But,
want to admit it, do you, to the boys?
It's, yeah, I'm not going to say it to them. Oh, they can hear me, can't they? Oh, well, that messes that one up.
Yes, we can hear everything, can't we, Johnny?
Yes.
Just a bungalow, is it, Darren?
Right, yeah. I think we should maybe find out how much this is, because I think this sort of property should get snapped up. They're obviously a design company. They've done the interior design fantastic. That kitchen is marvellous. That kitchen will sell it to anyone. But I think the only reason it's not selling, or maybe, I don't know how long it's been on the market, is that traffic.
Road.
But I'm sure we might be able to overcome that.
Well, you didn't seem to like that place much. Just a standard bungalow, isn't it? Just
Yeah.
Just a bungalow.
That was Pandora's box. That was unbelievable. It just opened up into everything we wanted. Yeah. I'll take back
property.
everything I say, I must say. Oh, what's that? Oh, another lorry.
OK, well, let's get into it, because we know that, beyond anything else, is the issue. The property is sublime, I think.
Fantastic, yeah, really everything we want.
Yeah, but, of course, we've got this road issue. Now, I've spoken to the vendor. What we do have already is extra height fencing to try and dampen down the sound a little bit, and there is a line of trees there as well that do grow up quite considerably. The council did cut them back, and that does really dampen down the sound.
And I would take it a step further as well. I would say, you know, take it into your own hands. Don't wait till the trees grow back that the council are looking after. I would put in a green screen along here, particularly like this tree here, Copper Beech. It keeps its leaves in winter. It's a native tree, but it keeps its leaves in winter. It doesn't just dampen sound, it also cuts down pollution massively. That's your advantage of having a green screen. And if you buy fairly mature specimens, you'll soon get that covered. There's an option.
Fantastic,
Yeah.
No, it makes total sense.
Right, guess the price. It's 1-1, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ah, all to play for here.
She's absolutely gutted because you think it's going to be unaffordable for us. But
I'm actually really containing my excitement. I love it so much.
Yep.
And I think it's going to be out of our budget. So I'm
Okay.
trying not to get excited.
go on, you guess first, then.
Top end of what we said, 425.
You think 425?
I think it's going to be more actually, but I don't want it to be, so I'm going to stick with 425.
That won't change anything, but I like it. OK, Darren, what do you think?
I think Woking is a more sought after area, so I think it'll be a little bit cheaper around here. And being right on the motorway maybe devalue the property a little bit, because I'd have thought this would have been snapped up because it's such a beautiful property.
Darren, it's a 45-minute show, mate. What do you reckon the price is?
430.
430, so you think it's a bit more expensive than what Tanya went in for?
I don't want to think that, but yeah.
OK. It's on the market for 499,950. OK, so it is considerably over your budget. It is a stunning property, but I will add to this the following statement. As I said to you, we were struggling to find detached houses anywhere near your budget, the kind of plot you wanted. There's a lot of bungalows on the market, as the agent said, which means out of all the properties that are selling in the market as it recovers, bungalows are the ones that seem to be struggling. So because of that competition, potentially you could look to get away with maybe a cheeky offer.
We've now shown you 3 very different properties. I think you'll agree on that score. Yeah?
Yeah.
You've got to decide which one you'd like to spend a little bit more time in.
Oh, that'll be hard.
Listen, don't make that decision now. Take yourselves off, put your heads together and have a good think. We'll see you in a minute.
Okay.
Good thing.
And while they do that...
Here's a quick recap for you.
Will today's pop pickers plump for my choice? This semi-rural chalet in the west end of Woking has a farmyardy garden, 3 beds, potential for a great living space and a studio, but it's top of their budget at 425k.
Or is there any chance it'll be my property with potential to extend? It's in the stunning village of Pearbright with planning permission to convert to a 3-bed bungalow. All that for just 329. I said 329,950.
And last but by no means least, the beautiful Byfleet bungalow that is the wild card.
It's got it all, with 4 bedrooms, designer chic and a fantastic open living space that blew their minds.
But sadly also blew their budget with an asking price of 499,950.
Darren and Tanya, surprise, surprise. You decided to test drive the wildcard.
Yes.
Of course. Really, is it?
Wasn't just a bungalow after all, was it?
It wasn't.
I love it, you know. It was in our price range and I'd snap their hands off.
Definitely.
But it's just £500,000 for something like this. It's lovely, but...
There's always room to negotiate. Anyway, we might be able to help you a little bit because our eagle-eyed surveyor has given this place the once-over.
OK.
Always a real nitpicker, and of course, our survey is not legally binding, and if you went ahead with this place or any other, of course, you get all the right surveys and searches done.
Yeah.
But he's come up with a couple of interesting points, Johnny.
Yes, indeed. Now, as we know, this place is incredibly contemporary and very trendy. And like most modern trendy properties, there's a lot of trendy lighting, downlighters throughout the entire place, which also means there's a lot of wiring going throughout the loft. So what the guy did say is make sure that all that wiring is up to standard. It's also displaced some of the loft insulation. That would need putting back, but it is a professional job, so do make sure you get an expert in to sort that out.
Yep. And also, you know, he really is a nitpicker because there's nothing wrong with this place. But he did mention that the boiler, he couldn't quite get to it. It's at the back of the garage, but it did look like it might need modernising. It might need replacing. But that's it, really. You know, this is a gorgeous property. We know that, don't we?
Yeah, it is gorgeous.
And there's nothing else to do, so you may as well give yourself a little chore.
No, but it would be nice to try it out to see whether we could get a taste for the higher life.
Well,
this is it.
You can, right now. Get in there and enjoy it. We'll see you in a bit.
Yeah, a bit.
And listen, while they're doing that, I found this great property just down the road. It's a bit derelict, but listen...
Oh, no, I'm not going anywhere with you, pal. I'll see you next.
No sooner have Darren and Tania moved in than their celeb mates are popping round.
Who's this calling in for a chat?
I'll give you a clue, Johnny. It'll be a circus in there when she arrives.
Is she a lion tamer?
No, Johnny, it's Britney Spears.
Of course it is. I was only joking. Those two are basically twins. She's just popping in to catch up on the gossip. Loves the hustle and bustle of Woking, apparently, before getting back to that quiet backwater of LA.
And no sooner has she left than Tanya's got the kettle on for their next arrival.
Which is... Posh Spice! These guys really are well connected.
Ooh, this is nice.
She'll tell them what she really, really wants in a house.
Yeah, a cup of tea and a flapjack by the looks of it.
It's her favourite sweet treat, Johnny. Apart from old David, of course.
What's new with you then, Posh?
Not a lot, really.
And who's this then? Lauren Bacall?
No, Johnny, that's Tanya's mum. And it looks like she's got a surprise package.
Who let the dogs out?
What?
Who let the dogs out? You know that song, Simon?
No, Johnny. Now they're trying out the luxurious living area, and it's obviously struck a chord with Darren.
Excellent work. And he's whipped out his guitar. No test drive would be complete without a rousing finale.
Right, you lovely pair. You've now spent more time in this gorgeous property. What's your feelings?
We still really love it. It's almost perfect, but it's too much out of our price range, unfortunately.
OK, so question for you then. Has the road become less of an issue now? I mean, that seemed to be the big factor at first, but...
Pardon?
That's all that grey hair of yours blocking your ear.
Did you say great hair?
Great hair, yeah, I've got great hair. Because, I mean, that was the issue you thought when you got outside here, that the garden was going to be a problem, but fortunately we've overcome that by the price issue instead.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
That's the only way you could get us, isn't it? Getting the top price.
Yeah.
You know?
But it feels right. It feels like a nice place.
It is nice. It's got a nice energy, yeah. It's fantastic.
Really like it.
Right then. In that case, I'll ask the question, but I think I kind of already know what the answer is. To buy or not to buy?
Not to buy.
Not to buy.
It's the budget, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we basically...
Everything else is perfect.
Yeah.
Done a really good job.
Maybe we should buy property too, make the 90 grand on it, then buy this.
Do you know what I mean?
What do you reckon?
We
That
have
sounds
an
like
answer.
you're working the property ladder, you see?
There you
Step
go,
by
see?
step.
Method in the madness.
You see, we're not so daft, are we?
Yeah.
Yeah, OK, thanks very much. On that note, we'll leave it. It's been an absolute pleasure. It really, really
And
has.
you guys.
Good luck with everything, OK?
Good luck with everything.
Thanks
Cheers,
very
man.
much.
See ya.
Bye. Well, a gorgeous wild card, no one can deny, but the phrase close but no cigar springs to mind.
Yeah, I'm afraid on this occasion, Johnny, we really did overstep the budget. However, Property 2 is still available, and that is 90 grand on the budget. What?
Again. Look, if you'd like to come on the show and allow me to find your dream property, or Simon here, your worst nightmare, backed, then do get in touch.
Not fair.
Horizon gets to the cutting edge of cardiac surgery. How to mend a broken heart tonight at 9. Next on BBC 2, a TV treasure parts with some of her own.